All right, guys, welcome into Above Ground World News Live Tuesday night. Reporting from FEMA Region 7. All right, let's try to get into this. Another late start, man. It just seems like it's getting later and later every night, man. I'm tired, but hey, let's do this. This is pretty crazy stuff. This is a article. When was this? January 2018. This is from the American Meteorological Society. And just, a lot of these people don't think that they're spraying the skies. They don't think that they're using their radars for weather manipulation. Well, if they weren't doing that, why would they have conferences on planned and inadvertent weather modification? It's because they are doing it. And physical evidence of cloud seeding effects and gender modification aspects. Hydrological applications to weather modification projects and evaluation. It just keeps on going. Like we show you the companies that do all this stuff. So all this stuff is. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I went back and looked at a lot of these conferences they had. Like back on the 18th, transforming communications into weather, water, and climate enterprises. Core Science Talk reviewing the state of art of cloud seeding. The art of cloud seeding. This is all real. This is coming from the Meteorological Society, man. They're doing it. They've been doing it. Review of winter orographic cloud seeding. Wintertime glaciogenic orographic cloud seeding review. So they're doing all this stuff, man. Somehow we have to awaken the sheep and all the people that just think it's normal aircraft travel. Huge sunspot could cause tech blackout. Now these are pretty rare to get the blackouts and all that. Let's kind of read this a little bit. Cosmic forecasters have noticed a massive sunspot appear on the sun, and Earth could fall into a stream of cosmic particles. The sunspot is not pointing our way, but it could in the coming days, which could cause major problems. Let me get down here. Where's some of the nitty gritty here? The magnetic polarity identifies as a member of old cycle 24, apparently decaying solar cycle. That's not what I'm looking for. Somewhere I read on here is something else. Yeah, I wish I could get more time to get this stuff marked somehow. I got to figure that out. Anyway, links in the description, and we'll kind of look at some of the other sun spot stuff. Man, looks like the stream is sucking tonight. What is going on? All right, guys, just bear with us here. Hopefully they'll let up on us here in a little bit, or maybe once I get through some of these. In fact, let me get through let me check this sun data. And I'm just going to kind of go through here real fast. I just want to document this. Nothing coming off the sun other than that old little camcorder. And if I can find my my welding goggle mask, I'll film the sun and try to catch it. If I can't catch it and I get home in time, I'll use my telescope and do it. I could do it either way, but yeah, I should get a picture pretty close to that. And one of these days I'll have the observatory set up so we can do it live. Like we'll check the sun out live to make sure the sun spots where it says it is, or if it even has one. Anyway, let me get this closed down. Maybe that's slowing us down. That's not running. All right, so let's get into this here. This article coming out of the Watchers. Slow slip event detected off the coast of Gisborne, New Zealand. Been a lot of news around New Zealand, man. You know, we've had that shooting deal. We've had the gun confiscation. We've had the billionaires building bunkers down there. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on. They got flooded. They got all their bees are dying from the chemtrails. So, here's some more target news for them. Scientists are monitoring a slow slip event that started at the end of March 2019 off the coast of North Island, New Zealand. Slow slip events are linked to an increase in localized earthquake activity. A similar sequence of earthquakes was observed during the March 2010 Gisborne slow slip event. So let me just kind of get through the. I know that these, what they say is the slow slip can lead to some monster quakes. Oh, we also had an earthquake, I think, off the coast of New York today. It's either today or yesterday. Anyway, let me see if I can get down here. We're not going to play that. I watched that. It was pretty silly graphic there. So scientists have far recorded up to 3 centimeters, or at least 1.18 inches of eastward displacement at GeoNet continuous GPS sites. This is caused by up to 10 to 15 centimeters of movement on the plate boundary offshore. Well, anyway, we just hope they don't get no monster quake. And so pray for them, man. They kind of been a target here lately. So pray for the people of New Zealand. Now, I covered this article a while back, this declaration of state of emergency for the Sioux tribe. Well, I left a link in the description. It's still going on, but here's where you could, they got like voice your actions, a petition, so you can sign this if anybody is interested in that. Links in the description. So yeah, a lot of people are getting just pounded by all this stuff. Anyway, so they're saying this cyclone, I know one of the weather places has it called a name storm. They're calling it like, I don't remember the name. It begins with a W, but they're calling it a winter storm. We're not in winter. We're in spring. So I just thought that was pretty silly. They're naming it a winter storm in the spring. You know, it's more of a Cat 2 cyclone going across the Midwest and not a winter storm. Anyway, it was I was just kind of looking at this real quick. Just take a quick look at their graphics. All right, so there's their little stuff. Looks like, you know, it's pretty wild that we can forecast this out like 16 days, 2 weeks. And it's the weather plan, man. They go exactly to plan. All right. Hey, hey, thanks there, Bamboo. Let's go ahead and check space weather. I know I'm kind of jumping around here, but hey, it's a late night for me here. So geomagnetic unrest today. A minor solar wind stream is buffeting Earth's magnetic field on April 9th, causing geomagnetic unrest, G1 class storm. So that's nothing really to worry about. Let's check this out. Big crackling sunspot. It's crackling with a minor B class solar flare minor on the sun. A typical B class solar flare releases as much energy as 100 million World War II atomic bombs. Oh, they caught this. They caught a little graphic of this. See if I got. Yeah, here it is. Here's a little GIF file of that thing blowing up. Don't look too big to me anyway. They're watching this B-class flares. It's like watching creation. Who also made an anime, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I don't know why they're getting this leading to blackout stuff. Hey, wow. Thanks there, Candace. Much love. And who else did I miss here? Oh man, I can't find it. Well, anyway, hey, thanks out there, Super Chat. Definitely helps us. Oh, to discover. Hey, thanks there, brother. Yeah, it's not facing Earth now, but it will be spinning our way. Anyway, yes, we'll check that later. Oh, you guys remember this guy right here? I think this is a guy. I need your guys' help. I can't see like I used to be able to see. Let me play a little clip of this and see if he reminds me.
Well, the big story over the next couple of days across the nation is going to be this huge winter storm, a very impressive, noteworthy early spring winter storm. It's going to have not only a lot of snow and a blizzard on the backside of it, but also maybe even some severe weather on the south side of it. Let's start off with the plains, okay? So Wednesday, this is when the storm really starts to...
All right, you guys remember that voice? Hey, check this out. Okay, hey, thanks there, Heather. Remember that voice right there, and let me know if this is the same guy.
Near the center of Hurricane Hermine, right before it made landfall Thursday evening in Florida. You know what you're seeing there in the middle of the eye here? This is the eye of the storm where it's pretty quiet, so you wouldn't expect there's going to be any rain there. This is actually birds. Yeah, birds actually showed up in the middle of this hurricane, as they often...
All right, is that the same guy? Am I just freaking out here, or is that the same? Is that the hamburger-shaped guy? He's just a little older now. Let me back that little thing up and see. Is that the same guy?
Very impressive, noteworthy early spring winter storm. It's going to have not only a lot of snow and a blizzard on the backside of it, but also maybe even some severe weather on the south side of it. Let's start off with the plains.
I think it's the hamburger-shaped bird meteorologist, man. I really do. I'll let you guys check that out. I think that's the hamburger guy, man. I think he's a little older now. I just thought that was kind of funny, so I wanted to let you guys share with that just for a laugh of the sock puppets. Well, now let's get into the not laughing matter, man. We're here at the Worldview map. And there's mega flood. I mean, if anybody's seen the footage of the floods over in Iran, well, down here in where was it? Rio de Janeiro, man, they're getting completely bombarded. What's the other places? Brazil. You know, right here where they've been steering this atmospheric river up for, pretty much all winter. They'd suck it up here or they'd suck it right down there in Uruguay. So they were either hitting Rio de Janeiro or Uruguay. So, but down here in Argentina, man, they got some kind of crazy heavy-duty spraying operations. You don't see them like this too often way down here. I mean, you'll get the smaller versions, but, man, we got a big-time spraying operation. Like, they must have hired some UN planes to help them out down here. So, big-time strange operation down there. Flooding going on, like mega floods. Cars washing away people, all that bad, devastating stuff. Now, I'm over here, and I wanted to look at Kansas City today, because today we had the second day of chemtrails. And what's weird, I'm clicking all these layers. These pictures are way behind. So when we're looking at this Worldview map, even though it's supposed to be real time or up to date, these things are hours off. I just found that out tonight. I took some pictures again today. So let me get back on the right scene. So here's some of the pictures. Well, that was from yesterday. Let me just show you the pictures here in Kansas City. This was this morning driving into work. Man, you could see the trails and the frequencies, the stopping and starting, man. It was just the sky was really weird looking, man. But you could see they were just hitting the sun, doing the sun shield. I know my windshield's all cracked and dirty, but yeah, it was just some weird stuff. I mean, it didn't look good at all. Well, it never got much better, but let me keep on. So here's what it was like once the sun got up. They started this, man. Look how fast they were drifting into the clouds. So that was just here in Kansas City. But like I was saying, look, we're here on the Worldview map for today. And all the trails are still way out here in Kansas. I can click every layer. They got just a little closer. So for now on, when I look at this, man, some days this map is way behind, man. And it sucks because if you go over here to the Go 16 and play this, they're there. You know, this thing here is actually up to date. There they are spraying right there, spraying, just heavy spraying. So, you know, the worldview map is just showing that one way over here in Kansas. So that kind of sucks that now we got to compensate for that when this happens. It ain't always like this, but today, man, it's just way off. Like we're seeing the spraying, you know, between yesterday and today and not today. So that sucks. Oh, I know, man. YouTube messes with our audio. They take away likes. They take away subscribers. They hide the video. You know, it's just one of them things. If it wasn't for your guys' help sharing this stuff out, man, that's the only thing that helps. So we got a definite spraying operation in Illinois. Let me kind of go back over here. I got a cough here. Let me mute out for a second here. All right, all good now. So they are starting a new small operation right over Los Angeles. And this is probably behind, so it's probably much bigger than we actually know. So they're spraying all into this blizzard, this man-made land cyclone. And so we know this image is hours off, but they're definitely spraying into it. So let's go ahead and see the Illinois there. Yeah, heavy sprays off the coat. Hey, thanks there, Candace. Man, what are you guys doing tonight? You guys are killing it on the super chat. Oh, the audio's gone? No, it should be there. It's all going good. So, hey, thanks out there, super chat. That's the same person twice. Wow. Well, so we definitely got spraying operations here off the coast of Connecticut, Massachusetts, Boston's cloud covered, or maybe not, man, because this is behind. It's really kind of bummed me out when I seen that today. Philadelphia, New Jersey, you're getting hammered, or you've already been hammered. It's going down through West Virginia into Tennessee. Just, yeah, quite a bit over Florida. Down in the Bahamas, it looks like a big spraying operation. Let's let that clear up. Man, our stream is running in the red again. Man, this is just getting ridiculous. All right. Nice crowd out there, guys. Much love out there. So, yeah, we got a spraying operation out here. Hey, thanks there, New Brew. Down here in the Bahamas, man, we do have a big-time grid patterns going on, but I cannot get this thing to clear up. They're there. They're getting waxed. This is what we call bombarded. So it's trying to load. Oh, yeah, man, they had a huge fleet of drones, aircraft, the UN planes. You know, I've exposed that all these chemtrail planes, all these sprayers, all the doped up jet fuel they use, this is all ran by AI, all these tracks. That's why they don't crash. It's an AI program that runs these already. Man, if we can get that to clear up, we're looking at super grids down here in the Bahamas. If you're on vacation, there's all kinds of stuff in the sky. You probably come back with some kind of tropical flu. But it won't be of the tropical kind. It'll be from the sky. Spraying operation off the coast of Morocco. Everybody down there is pretty damn clear. Iceland, you already been hit. Parts of the UK, upper part's okay, but you're getting hit down in the south on into northern France. Netherlands, another clear day, but look, it's coming. You're getting it tomorrow. So 2 free clear days in the Netherlands. That's pretty unusual because they get blasted all the time. And we know the company that's sending all the rain over to Iraq, well, now it's starting to move over, and into Iran. That's where I meant. These are weather generators running, man. I showed that last night. I showed it a couple other nights ago that there's a program emitting to steering this. I guess once it gets past, Saudi Arabia, which was the target, they don't care what happens to it. So they're definitely messing up some other countries with their weather modifications. Oh, wow. This just isn't loading, man. All right, stream's starting to pick back up. Yeah, sorry about the buffered out there, guys, man. That's my internet's running pretty good. Like, just something is slowing it down. There's nobody on the internet. There's no Wi-Fi out here. There's no nothing. All right, let's go ahead and get the full map on here and check the radars and all that stuff. Got it back. Yeah, huge crowd. Nice crowd this Tuesday night. Good crowd. Yeah, some nights it's really hard for me to get ready. So, I'm pretty unprepared a lot of nights, but I try to go every single night, man. You got to. You can't keep up with the weather wars of our skies, man. It's got to be seen every day. It's got to be documented. So we got evidence for a court of law. All right, let me get the radars and all that jazz on here. It's starting to run real slow. Stream is running good, but this is not giving me my options. There's them. Man, don't tell me they took away the radars. What? Look, they're all missing. All, like the NextRad link is missing. Let me see if it's because of this layer. Let me put it back on the long range radar. Okay, now let me see if I got that option. Holy crap, man. I can't get to the radars. Are you serious, man? Maybe it's this. No, I can't get to them. Wow. That sucks. All right, hold on. I'm going to try to load a different link, man, because they took away the radars now. All right, give me a second here. Let me find what I need here. This might be it. Whoops, where'd it go? This might be it. Let me try it. Give it a try. But yeah, thanks for bearing with me out here on these slow nights. Yeah, here we go. Now we got some radar. But I need to move this tab into that tab. Then you guys can see it. There you go. Now you can see it. Wow, look at the beams coming out of Texas. Hey, thanks there, Near Brew. Yeah, I don't like this next ride because it doesn't show the military radars, and this one here is just, it makes the stuff stick out too far. You want to see these beams shooting out for long periods of time, just these quick little spikes, man. That don't mean a whole lot, but when they're steady, constant beams, man, that's something. Like this one up here, though, it does always beam out. It's probably part of the steering the jet stream or something. Well, let me see if I can put the watches and warnings on here. Are you kidding me? I can't even do that. Well, it looks like the experimental GOES 16, they took away our ability to check the radars and the watches and warnings. Something must be being worked on or something, unless they just took it all away. So, wow, that sucks. So, the only way I could probably do that is go to the Climate Viewer 3D. And, yeah, my computer will hardly run it right now. So, all right, let me see here. What can I do? Let's try it. All right, let's go ahead and go check out the Climate Viewer. Hopefully, I can put all this stuff on here. Yeah, you guys have to bear with me here. He changed it on me. Like, I'm so used to the older one, I'm not sure where to go here. Oh, okay, it's just taking a while to pop up. All right, so let's go to the live so we can put the mimic on there. Let me check something here. More Earth monitor. Man, I hate when don't have everything working when we're live. That sucks for you guys. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can get to the GOES 16. Probably not. Let's just try it. If I can get there, maybe I can get to the actual next rad site, this localized. Okay, so now can I get... Oh, wow, now I can get the radar. What the heck? All right, well, that helps. And there's the watches and warnings. Wow, that was pretty crazy. So thanks there, Jim Lee and Climate Viewer. You got me a link that actually works to the very own website. This is the same page, but at least now we have the watches and warnings and all that stuff. So, wow, we finally got it after like wasting like 15 minutes trying to track this down, man. What a bummer. All right, here we go. Let's hit play. So we got tons of blizzard warnings, winter storm warnings, flood warnings, winter weather mixes, thunderstorms. We got it all here on the 9th of April. All right, so now can I watches and warnings here? Yeah, I got to go back to that. Okay, we got a little looked like a water generator right there. What was that little puff right there going the opposite way of everything? So that's right there in Colorado. Okay, let's check this out. Let's see what this is. Yeah, man, it's blizzard warnings, coming up. We in the 16-day forecast like 2 weeks ago, we knew about it, man. We already seen it. We knew about it. Try this radar right there. All right, hopefully this will work. While this is trying to go, let me get the world the top of it. So wow, man, it like shot out something right there. Check that out. That's pretty crazy. So this is So it looks like they're actually sending out frequencies and then a little burst right there, and it killed that moisture that was coming. That's pretty weird right there. Look at that. It just eats up the rain. So here's a ground-based radar completely cooking the moisture out of the sky, like almost a beam and then a little blossom there. And look, it just eats that rain up, even up to the north. And let's take a look at this one down in Texas. Now that's a beam right there. Now when you get a beam like that coming out on this actual NEXRAD site, now you got some weather manipulation coming out of that beam. So hopefully this thing will animate. We'll see these beams, if they're just for a second, actually they can run up to like 5 minutes and not mess up the atmosphere. But once they go past 7 minutes, they are manipulating the weather, man. They could be cooking birds out of the sky. You know, you wonder why birds are falling out of the sky right there, man. That's probably the strongest beam towards the blizzard. This damn thing is probably creating the winds. Now, these things aren't as powerful as like a Hart, but when you put all the NEXRAD stations together, then they got a little more power. So, yeah, that one is really star bursting out. You can see the sweep of the normal radar. It starts sweeping here, coming up right after the pulse right here. So you can see it sweeping. But this one couple solid beams up here, man, that is affecting the weather. Let's check this out on a base velocity, see what the winds, the inflow and the outflow is doing. Yeah, it's global warming. Yeah, it's global climate control. See, they already control the thermostat of the earth. They control the faucet. They control the winds. Oh, wow, that thing's super microwave radiation pulsing off that. That's also got a big time pulse ring to go along with the beam. Let me check the velocity. You know, so many people have respiratory and all kinds of infections. My wife had it. She had to get an inhaler and stuff. That's how bad the skies are. And I see your guys' comments, man. There's tons of people suffering for this stuff. Dropping out of these planes. So, wow, yeah, that radar is really blasting out. So there's another radar we should check. So that was aiming right up into the middle. Let's go ahead and check this one. All right, let me get this on the base velocity first. Now this one we can catch the meteorologist NEXRAD, and it sends out and it transmits and receives signals from the military site. So I think the military site that's right over here is sending out information, telling this NEXRAD what to do, and then it's sending off to the other ones, and it's sending back a signal. Let's see if it's doing it tonight. Maybe hard to tell because you got moisture right there. But we'll just see, man. I get this thing all the time, man. This is definitely part of the weather plan operation NEXRAD right here. Oh, there it was. There they are right there. They're doing it right there. They're sending. Let me zoom in on this so you guys can see this better. So they are definitely sending and receiving signals. And hopefully you guys can see that. See right here in the middle. I'll let my mouse cut off, follow up. So one come from left to right there real fast. It'll be after these moistures come. This is not the military one, but there it is right there. 1, One goes back, two comes. See, they're sending and receiving between military and non-military radars. So this one here definitely has something to do with the weather plan. Let me get this back down where we're can't see. All right, we got done with that. So let's go check the mimic map. Look at this the tropical storm Wallace is still there. Like 9 days and counting. It might be more than 9 days. It's unbelievable, man. The cyclones down here, that one Owen, it was out here for like 3 weeks. Like they have complete control. You got David Miles down here. He's probably got some kind of tractor beam on that thing. Just hold it there, waiting for the go. Man, there's a lot of companies that steer this atmospheric river, the rivers of the sky up in the troposphere. This is what they want to can up. This is what they want to bottle up. They want to be able to sell you this. They're going to ruin every water aquifer on the planet so that you have to buy this water. Man, we see it coming by all the signs and all these companies that are trying to capitalize on this water. So look at this atmospheric rivers being pulled up, right up into this blizzard storm, all the way up almost into Canada. That has never went up there. Look, it's going against the winds. The only way this atmospheric river could be taking a left turn, going across all the jet streams, going across all the cold air and hot air masses is by being pulled up with electromagnetics. It's the only way possible. Yeah, this water vapor has never took a left turn like that ever. In the 5-6 years I've been documenting this thing, pure manipulation. It's going up and then back to the west. Look at that. It's being pulled up. No way that's natural. You know, it's going to, look at this wind's crashing down. That atmospheric river should have zoomed up here and just hooked right on over like every other one on this map. But no, it's taking a left turn. It's speeding up, taking a left turn. I mean, all the way up to the border. Why, they're also steering this one. Look, they're getting ready to pull this one right on down. Watch, it'll probably get right here and park. Tomorrow, we're going to see this thing parked. You can see the black line in the center where they're pulling these atmospheric rivers up using the ground-based radars, just like the Miles Research Company uses, just like the UAE company using the weather transmitters. That's what they call them. All right, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and check this one time. Wow, we had some interference. Right there, some weird flashing going on. Tons of synthetic skies. Still heavy spraying on the back side of that storm. And that's really blurry up there. I don't know why, but it is. Let me try the microphysics. Let's just see if we can get this thing to go. Wow, there was definitely some kind of disturbance that come through, like a space weather event. Because look at that. That was a new one there. You know, and then we also had the mimic map a little messed up. All these maps are kind of messed up. Anyway, we'll dig into this blizzard tomorrow. It's going to be hitting, you know, that's when it should start turning into a blizzard tomorrow. We're all going to get high winds for a while here. They're going to be sucking that wind up. Let's check the earth. No, that's who I forgot. I knew I forgot something. Oh, they're giving up on the El Nino, it sounds like. I listened to I can't remember the name of the channel, but it was some kind of hurricane forecast channel or something. But yeah, they're saying now that it's unlikely of an El Nino, and we've been saying it. There's no way they're going to have an El Nino. I mean, if they do, they're going to have to really superheat the sky over the equator down here. But I do not see it happening. So look, our polar vortex is still moving on down. Look, the winds are starting to speed up from yesterday. Pretty soon this whole thing's going to be gone. It'll be down in the southern hemisphere. Let's go ahead and check the wave heights. I can't believe there wasn't a big wave system coming in with this low pressure. Yeah, so nothing major, man. All the oceans are quiet. Oh yeah, the ocean is actually cooling. It's not heating. Found that out today. Sea surface temperatures, no big heat anomalies really. Everywhere is pretty well like it should be. And the anomalies, look, it's definitely getting weak, man. No way they're going to create an El Nino. The only way they will is if they just start frying it here with some kind of space mirrors or some kind of satellite-based system. Definitely not forming now. Let's just go back. Try 2015. See, that's kind of all these were like mild El Nino years. 2016. Hell, 2015 looked more of a El Nino. All right, well, anyway, let's jump into the carbon monoxide. Look where all the heavy aerosols are. We're getting heavy amounts of the carbon monoxide concentration at the surface. There could be a big fire up here, too, burning off some land or something. But, yeah, that's all nasty stuff. Wow, look at India and China. They're really dropped down. Good for them. Highest on the planet. Highest carbon dioxide concentration on the planet. Right there in the northeast. Ooh, we're getting a developing spot down in Southern California, and then right here in the mid-states. I think that's where that fire was in Kansas, where they're burning some stuff off. Ooh, yeah, that's got to be a big fire right there. So the PM 2.5 particulates, man, these are really bad for you. Right there up the coast for the carbon dioxide concentration. A little bit there in Southern California, Arizona, New Mexico's got some pretty high amounts. And a spot there up in the lakes. Let's check the, wow, look at that thing's really cooking. So yeah, our auroras are still cooking. All right, we got that one documented. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and call this a show, guys. I think we covered some pretty crazy stuff. We know that our weather is being completely engineered, and hopefully we can get enough people to fight with us, rise up and stop this crap before they completely disintegrate the planet. Anyway, super huge thanks out there to the super chat. You guys really rocked out tonight. That's definitely going to help us out. And thanks out there, mods, listeners, people who share this, people who listen to it later. If you're tuning in the after show or the next day. Anyway, guys, much love. Let's rock it out. Let's hit rise. We will rise. Anyway, God willing, we'll be back tomorrow. Much love. Here we go. Turn it up.